let's just skip to Halloween. I said what I said. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today I am giving you some fall vibes. And I'm not talking pumpkin spice, because honestly, I think I've outgrown that. So I have a couple things to share in terms of I want to do some fall vibes. Thank you, Taylor Swift, for bringing orange into the conversation. I have been loving orange for a long time. You guys know I love red, but I love orange lipstick. I also want to talk about shoes. Shoes and boots, boots and shoes. So Vivaia sent me their fall preview, and there are two pairs of boots you need to know about. One is the stacked heel. It's a block heel. It's like a sock and it's a boot, and you can wear it with cute trousers, skirts, dresses, you name it, leggings. Then they have a more of a chunky boot, kind of a Chelsea boot. And oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Wear it with your wide leg jeans, cropped, long trousers, whatever, okay? What is so great about Vivaia is, one, they're made from recycled materials, plastic water bottles, saved from the landfill and the oceans. Two, they are so comfortable, they feel like slippers. Or if you're like me and you need orthotics, you can wear them knowing you're going to have a wide enough footbed, arch support, everything. And second, they are durable and fashionable. Right? Okay. So now that you've seen my excitement, I wanted to share that. They sent me these. They have leg warmers. It is an 80s girl dream come true. I am so excited to share these with you, and I will definitely be showing them more on my Instagram for like outfits of the day, so stay tuned. We've had a really weird summer. We've had some hot days, and then we had some like cold, rainy days, and I'm okay with that. I don't know what I want, to be honest. Like if it was a gorgeous, I love a sundress. I love some beautiful, give me cocktails on a patio. But at the same time, something about moving on into fall is like, yeah, let's just get it on with. Right? I am gonna give you some looks to talk about. So I'm gonna focus a lot on orange lipstick. I am going to focus a lot on this Sunlit Dreams palette from Alter Ego, because look at these shades. They are beautiful, neutral. You could call them summery, but you could also call them autumnally. Clarins sent me these gorgeous lip oils, and they're orange. Let's talk about hydration. As soon as the temps start to dip below 60 degrees, my skin says, oh, hello. I am going to make it feel dry in here. So Experiment, their super saturated serum. It is not a makeup primer, but it's a makeup primer. Katie Jane Hughes, she was like, you guys, this is a makeup primer. So it is a serum, it's a moisturizer, but it is absolutely a makeup primer. So the smart ladies at Experiment are geniuses. I just got some in my mouth and it's really sweet. That's kind of funny. Must be all those. Shut your mouth, Rebecca. And it's now at Sephora. So congrats, ladies. It's just a phenomenal moisturizing product. So whether you are oily or dry, sensitive, you have a stronger skin, I mean, it's just phenomenal. I haven't used this Maybelline Superstay foundation in a while, and I like to go through my stuff and kind of go, hey, what is that? I should use that. And I mean, you could call it shopping my stash. I don't know. I am going to use this palette, put some on the palette. I feel like I've been using so many cream products and stick products that I forgot how messy liquids, especially liquids in these dropper. I think I'm sort of in between shade. I feel like I've got a bit of my self-tanner. I always sort of have some kind of self-tanner going on with my décolleté chest, but I also feel like it will fade very quickly, and I'm not quite winter pale, but I sort of vary between summer bronze and kind of a basic alabaster. I am going to test a theory that I have been kind of playing with, but I think it also, nothing new. I'm not inventing anything, but this bronzer, the bronzer under the eyes trick that didn't work for me, I am sort of adapting that to using a concealer that's a little darker than maybe it should be, or at least maybe what we think concealer should be. We always think of concealer should be lighter under the eye area, just a bit for highlighting and brightening. And I think if you've color corrected, you may not need something so light. And I think for my case, the light with the bone structure I have and sort of the sockets and the way this is happening, I feel like it attracts dark like it highlights the dark circles. I'm gonna go in my Peach and Lily eye cream that I do enjoy for brightening. I forgot to put it, and I just like to kind of put it right there. I like the Science Serum Bright and Tight. I love if you have any devices, you know, something to just kind of a gua sha, anything to kind of stimulate that area, because I think it will really get your the fluids lessened, and you know, you'll notice kind of an improvement. I have my Alter Ego eyeshadow primer. I am going to put a little bit. I always like to have some right there. Even with concealer on top of shadow primer, do it. So I had purchased the Best Skin Ever from Sephora concealer, and this concealer in shade 12N I think is a little dark. So I'm going to test the theory. Ready? BK Beauty A506. I don't know if you know this, but you guys, BK Beauty launched a brush cleaner and it's really good. I'll link it in my description box. Okay, so notice how that concealer is not lighter than my foundation, but I am so like bluish gray. Something else I'm doing that maybe seems counter, like not as logical, but that I'm enjoying, is doing my brows a little darker in terms of more ashy. And my hair is getting lighter, my the grays are coming in more, and I'm highlighting it blonde to keep up. But I feel like a kind of more ash brown brow product does a better job of adding to my face some depth, and not so I don't look washed out. If I don't do my brows, or if I do them more of a yellow blonde, they pull red. This is the Rumi Cosmetics Power Brow, and I really like it because it just seems to fill in nicely. I'm gonna take my brush, do the brush trick, setting spray, and I'm gonna try a different powder today. I'm gonna use my Billion Dollar Beauty translucent powder. It is really affordable and talc free. It's mostly silica. Has a little, add that. So let's do the palette, Sunlit Dreams, and let's keep this simple. I'm gonna do something across the lid. I'm actually gonna do this dark brown. This is the shade Cinnamon. Just in the center, not too high. I didn't even go with a medium shade. I just kind of went in with the dark. Just sort of cutting to the chase, right? Small back and forth strokes so that I don't muddy the product or kind of go stray in too big of a space. And then I've got just a clean Sigma brush. I'm just gonna do that. There is something incredible about the what is this one? It's the E35, I think. It has been probably one of my earliest favorite Sigma brushes. And I think I want to just take the shade Nostalgia because it's got a duochrome. It's so crazy. Like, let me show you. It's orange, but then it's like, oh, it's green. Kind of like the way, you know how like an old bronze statue might look kind of green, but it's bronze, right? And then let's just do a little, I really went subtle on that one. So let's talk orange lipsticks. I've got CoverGirl and Revlon. CoverGirl, orange AF is orange, right? This is, so we've got CoverGirl. I mean, look at that. And that's probably a really good, I bet you that Marilyn. So the Marilyn lipstick situation is, go watch Erin Parsons' video. She bought a Marilyn Monroe lipstick at auction and was able to figure out that it was from a Max Factor bullet, okay? But it was slightly different in production to what was available to buy than what Marilyn was using. And she was able to dupe that. In our modern day selection, a Revlon lipstick is the identical orange to the Marilyn orange. That's where that comes from. This shade is called Peach High. That's so cute. So that's got that more coral, more pink. We're getting into there. And so here is, this is the Marilyn shade, and it's called Siren from Revlon. And I love it. You can tell how it isn't as like pumpkin-y orange. It isn't as soft coral. It's just a really good orange with a bit of a hint of red underneath. Kiss Me Coral is another favorite of mine. So if you want to go even a little more red than the Siren, this one looks so pretty. And for my high end is the Rabanne lipstick in Safe Word. Come on, look at this. Look at that. It's so pretty. I mean, I guess Kiss Me Coral is probably the closest. Look at that, I just duped that. The formula of this Rabanne is very pigmented, but moisturizing. So it's not matte, but it goes on like a very pigmented matte formula, but it doesn't, it is creamy. Which one do I want? Okay. I like to line my lips. I think if you're lining your lips a little more red versus or nude, it can really, you can choose how you want the lipstick to pull. Before, let's look at these beautiful Canyon lip shades from Clarins. These are their lip oils, and oh, they are just so pretty. This one is shade 28, and that one has a bit of a rose. That's what I was talking about, where if you're not, and this one is 27. If you don't want something too orangey, something with just a bit of rose. Ah, look at that. Holy mackerel, that's beautiful. The Clarins lip oils are phenomenal, and these are gorgeous, so yeah. That's so pretty. Lovely. But I don't know. What do we do? Let's go with Kiss Me Coral. I'm really kind of slapping this on, aren't I? So, you guys, Revlon, man, their lipsticks, I think I like them better than L'Oreal only because of the scent, the fact that there isn't one. I feel like a Revlon lipstick is timeless. The formula feels so good. Having a little bit of powder over the top of your lipstick after you blot it will give it a little more long wear. You can do this over a piece of toilet paper too if you don't want to get it on your brush. I sort of just do around the edge. I am going to take one of those darker liners, the Rare Beauty in Patient. Just give it a little overline. I bet you're wondering about mascara. I do have an Iris and Romeo sample here. Well, I think my blouse is kind of summer, it's not fall. It's very summery, but that's okay because it's still warm outside. Don't forget to check out the link that I will list in the description box. And oh my gosh, am I excited to wear sweaters and boots again? Yes. But I am going to wear my sundresses as long as I can. But I will be wearing coral lipstick, orange lipstick, red lipstick, you name it, and bronzy eyeshadows from now until forever. Do we feel like the theory about the under eye circles kind of helped? I don't think we need to go very light with our concealer. What do we think? Huh? I feel like the darker my circles get, my concealer is going to have to step up, not just in coverage and density or opacity, but in pigmentation in terms of what color tone. So think about that and let me know what you think. I will list everything in the description box. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. It's free and we can hang out. And if you don't want to do that, just hit that like button. Maybe leave a comment. I don't know. It's okay. I appreciate it. Take care. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.